Hello everyone. I have one more build to finish though. What's up, Alija? I'm taking a break before POE2. Wait, this is actually a cool mod. Why don't I have it? I'm gonna be playing Path of Exile 2 soon. The game is a bit stale, honestly. Like Spirit Born is a little bit too broken this season. I have nothing to grind for. I grinded everything. I mean, there. Touch of Death is updated. PoE right away, yes. Yeah, I'll be streaming PoE. It's time also for me to start studying PoE. I will probably do some streams studying PoE and stuff, watching PoE videos and things like that. Touch of Death, Crushing Hands have more damage output. Is it unloaded now? I actually do have Path of Exile on my computer, but it's from the beta. First, I want to fix this build though. I still want to cover this build. I also want to do Spirit-Born full feedback for the developers. Probably gonna do it with Sanctum. We're gonna go over all the skills. Actually, I should probably communicate with him about that. Might do one more stream with Sanctum. I am bored. After this build, I'm gonna be bored. More like that. Like, this is my last build I'm interested in. After this, I'm gonna have nothing to do. You hate goblins? Bro, this guy. Ban Holy Saint Knight. No, it's okay. Shaco's better? No, it's not. Maybe if you have ungodly gear. Maybe. I don't think so, though. I think you lose too much damage. I think you kind of with half damage. Goblins are the best race next to dwarves. I agree. I think I would totally. I don't know why we cannot play goblins in more games. Goblins are goated. It's gonna be my last stream till Path of Exile 2. Yes. It will be my last stream till Path of Exile 2. Which is gonna be in 10 days, guys. Is it in 10 days? When is Path of Exile 2? Or maybe it's a goodbye stream because I'm dead. No. I'm gonna spend my days rotting in bed, going to the beach, diving, eating good food, and just being a lazy fuck. That's what's up. Tomorrow is my fiance's birthday. We're gonna go to the city. We're gonna go to a nice Italian restaurant, and I don't know, go shopping, I guess. POE2 in 10 days? I mean, it's not inside info. It's like POE2 release date. November 15th. It's, sorry, 12 days. I mean, yeah, you know, tomatoes, 10, 12. It's only 12 days. Wait, no, it's 20. Bro, I cannot math. Yeah, so in 20 days, I am on, sometimes on the Japanese server, yes, because I'm in Asia. Is it, wait, is the 15 early access? Yeah, it's early access. Yeah, 20 days. 20 days is gonna feel like forever? No, I don't think so. I will still keep doing some videos for Diablo 4. And I will start to cover a little bit of POE2. Probably gonna spend 2 weeks, like 10 days not doing anything. Maybe do some stuff for my business in Italy. But yeah, I'm just gonna relax. I've been, yeah, yeah. No, yeah, Diablo 4 is a little bit, it's too, I feel like the content is too easy, like Spiritborn is way too strong. I mean, that's like part of it. The other classes are too weak, too much RMT. RMT is like a big one for me, honestly. The fact that like I see all those people that don't get banned, top of the leaderboard, and like I've heard the story. I don't know if this is true. Let me see. Diablo 4 leaderboards. Let me see. I have heard, I don't know if this is confirmed or true, that the guy, rank 1 for Spiritborn and for Necromancer is the same guy. Let's see. I heard there's like a guy that has like gear for like both Spiritborn and Necromancer, like full GA and stuff. Spiritborn. This guy Akiha? Like apparently he has like perfect gear for like both Spiritborn and Necromancer, which is like obviously impossible. Like you cannot have perfect G items. You could maybe have for like for one class, but you cannot have it for both. Like this has to be like explained. Mekuna, I mean Mekuna, it's kinda different because I think he gets donations, right? Like Mekuna gets donations from people that buy the gear for him. I believe that's how it works. So like technically he's not the one RMTing. But yeah, those people don't get banned. Man, it's crazy. Do you have a video of that? But it's wild. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't want to. I don't want to start drama, but Jesus Christ, like. Holy cannoli, like. I, I wanna get the gear for myself. I don't wanna feel like I have to cheat. Like I don't wanna go to chat and beg for items. Like I wanna get my own stuff. Like I don't wanna feel. I don't wanna like start drama and start accusing other streamers to like get RMT gears from like from viewers. But fuck, goddamn, like. I mean, is it RMT if like if people buy the item for you and they give it to you and you know it's RMT or not? Why is like no one getting banned? I don't know. Connection, so I need. Hmm. I need to cast a gorilla skill. I need. What is it? Injured. I mean, depends how. What's up, Jack? I'm glad. I'm glad I improved your D4 experience, and I'll do the same for POE2. I hope they do so SSF. And you know what's gross is that if you bring this, so if you try to give the feedback right in like spaces for content creators, so that you would like, like not trading, something like that. Content creators will be against you. Like you're a content creator, like no, they should be trading. I don't wanna feel like I'm playing the game alone. Yeah, but if you get, I don't know, suspiciously, get hands out, and then that's your take. I don't know. I don't know. Sassy bacca, some would say. But yeah, it has made me bitter. It has made me bitter. I don't like being bitter. I want the stream to be nice and chill, but feel like the topic gets brought up a little bit too much. I like that about PoE, that you play SSF. I hope they make like a SSF league for Diablo 4. Like a no trade thing. Like I heard, maybe someone has played. Maybe someone can explain that has played Last Epoch. There is like you can choose two things. There's one where like there's like the Merchant Guild or something, and then there's like a Wheel of Fortune, I think it is, where like you have increased the drop rate, but you cannot trade. I think it's something like that. POE2 is right around the corner. I will keep covering both games. I really like Diablo 4. I really like Diablo 4. I really think Spiritborn is a greatly. It's a great. Is it Concussive Stomp? Oh yeah, that's the one I want. It's a very well designed class. I cannot use Invoke a skill from another class. I need to use something else to generate my offering. I wonder if traveling is gonna work. Eight times. Oh, for 6 seconds. I think that works out for me. I need to put points in this. It's kind of dumb, but I don't think that's a good one. Okay, let's give it a go again. I never tried the rune one, but I need this one actually. I need the master working one. Yeah, Circle of Fortune. That's really good. I might maybe stream other games. I might do like some other types of streams. Also, I need to try. Wait, why is this guy so? Why is my barrier so little? There's no way I only have 200 barrier. How's my barrier only 200? There's no fucking way. Why is my barrier only 200 then? Is this bugged? What if I do stomp? How the fuck is my barrier 16,000 when I just use a stomp? Do you have a new video explaining what temper to go for? All around game pushing and speed farming, mystic circles are only for pushing. Yeah, they are. But I would still temper mystic circles. Because you don't really need to temper for damage. You don't get any damage from tempering anything else. So might as well get mystic circle and see if you want that. Is that? I don't understand why my barrier is 240. I want a build that I can just spam Vade and it works. And we are not there yet. We are not there yet. I don't understand why the barrier is only 250. Crazy. Congratulations on clearing 150. That's actually a great achievement. It's really good. Good job, Icarus. Kyle Martin says I'm a sexy man. What do you think, babe? Kyle Martin says I'm a sexy man.
Is she a girl?
I think it's a guy. See, I'm popular with the guys. The build is going well.
No.
Yes.
You turned off your camera already. They said.
Singing Bear has been nerfed into the ground, unfortunately, and it's not viable. They nerfed the mechanic that allowed the build to function. So unfortunately, no. $250 barrier only. I don't understand. I don't understand. It's like not enough damage to one shot. I'm not a big fan of the build. I have to check what gives me damage and what. I thought this build would be better than the classic evade one, but it's way worse. It's like it does not enough damage from the feathers. Hello, Pero. How's it going? It's going well, thank you. It's been a really good season. I enjoyed the game so far. It became a bit stale now, but I'm bullying mobs with the Sword Vortex. It is a little bit of a fudge situation. It feels really awkward to play. Really awkward. Still slide? Yes, it's 100% slide. I don't even know what is the highest clear for druid. I think actually the best build for druid might be Pats. Let me check. I think the best build for druid might be Pat. Is it Boulder? Boulder is 105. 105 is not even that bad. Bro, Mr. Beast is not bad. Look at this. Bro, you'd think that with all his issues with Lanchley having mold in it, he wouldn't have time to play PoE, but I guess it does. No, you're right. It is actually I am wrong. I should put in November 15. It's like 20 days. I'll be back November 15. There you go. My God, it's her. I mean, I don't know. So clunky, like it's so clunky. Like this for poisoning, you need to use claw, bro. So many issue. November 15 is the birthday. That's cool. Actually, you get a nice birthday gift. So how do I make? I need to figure out why I'm not getting any barrier first of all from this build. It's kind of ass. You have to push all buttons. Yeah, it's kind of cringe. Steam stats Diablo 4. Diablo 4 is on Steam now, right? Steam charts. How's Diablo 4 doing on? I think people are probably not as bored with me as I am. Let's see, watch. Well, I just want to see the numbers. Oh, yeah, Steam charts. 7 days, 1 month. I mean, surprisingly, actually. I mean, it's holding strong. Diablo 4 is holding well. No. No shit. Like, I almost didn't lose any players. Two core skill setup? No, I haven't considered two core skill setup. I don't think it's particularly viable to scale different sources of damage. I wanted to play like a different class, honestly. Like, I wish Druid wasn't as bad. But I can't. What do I do? Like, I already played all the builds for like Spiritborn. And like, Druid is like so bad. Like, I can't play Druid when they struggle to clear a 106. I speed farm higher content than their best push. It is I wanna play another class, but wait, goodbye doesn't do anything. It's on because it's on YouTube. GOBL. Commands don't work on YouTube. Yeah, poor guy. I'll copy paste a message for him. So let's figure out why we don't get barrier, because of course barrier is giving us all the damage on Spiritborn, we know that. 240 barrier, such a ridiculous thing. Why 240? Bro, it's wild. Hmm. So if I jump like this, they all go through the target. Okay, and if I have this instead on, I don't even know if I like this. Why was I going? I was going faster a second ago. Wait a second. I swear to God, I was teleporting faster. I'm teleporting. I'm teleporting way faster now. Is it different if I do this? Wait. Oh, that's weird. That's such a weird mechanic. Yeah. So if you're exactly on the same spot, you go down, up and down faster. I'm waiting for POE2. That's what's up. I did all the builds for Spiritborn and Druid is too weak. I don't really have much to do anymore. What's up, Elon? How you doing? No, I'm not giving up streaming. I'm gonna sit my ass on the beach. How do I get now armor? So this gives me 2.8 thousand barrier per hit. This is I don't understand why the 250. This is like such a fucking troll item. kind of ruins the build that you cannot get barrier from it. It's going good, but I'm a bit bored of the game. In the end, the strongest build, I think, for all content purposes, crushing hands, and for pushing, it's definitely cool volley, for sure. I was trying to make the build work again, but there's some issues. They have some like viable evade builds, but I don't really like a lot of the mechanics. This spawning the feathers from the sky doesn't work too well for me. I feel like this is better. Having them spawn from the sky is kind of weird. Let me see damage numbers a second gameplay. What's up, Ben? It's not that bad to not have full percent. I can see that maybe they could get under 2 minutes clear of 150. They are too like it's too bugged. Like this class is too bugged. You can't compete with it. We already optimized the build. It's like everyone has to play like orange build. It's kind of boring. There was a why unrelenting because it's more attacks. You won't allow it to be last stream. Yeah, I'm not a particularly big fan of evade, honestly. The barrier doesn't seem to work. I don't know why. The feathers are a little bit I don't know. I wish the feathers like flew around you or something. I don't know. Skill of a chance to spawn feathers. What if I don't have this? I don't have this. What happens? So I just have this. You do need to have the one with the cooldown, I guess. So I guess you can play without you could play without this one, so the one that dropped from the sky. I don't know if that would make it better. I don't know, I'm inclined to believe it might be making it better. $27 million. If I do this, 1 second, guys. It feels like it does damage. Which is wild. Because you activate more skills with with the Crushing Hands. What I will be playing during my break? Probably nothing. It's only 20 days. Maybe I'll probably play some game with my girlfriend. I might do some stream with my girlfriend, fiance. Maybe I'll play some games with my girl, but nothing. We're just gonna enjoy the beach, enjoy life. I'll go out and rot in bed with fiance, I guess. I mean, I'm in the Philippines, so we're probably gonna go visit some diving spots that I haven't visited yet, even though we've been here for months. So no, just gonna enjoy life for 20 days. I was thinking like maybe I should like keep streaming and stuff because well, you know, if I stream a couple of hours, like I will get good views. You know, I get, you know, it is quite a bit of money. But then I thought I already have enough money, don't really care. So yeah, that's the plan. New PTR in December. November, December. Yeah, it's a good time, honestly, because it's a good time because that's when you know, POE2 is gonna be still. There's no way you got 300 hours. How many hours do I have? Bro, you don't have 300 hours. There's no way. I have 150. So, is it possible for attack speed like Zero to be better than health? No. No, it's not, because you benefit from both overpower additive damage. I'm using the sword build. I'm trying to make it viable, but it's kind of clanky. It feels kind of weird. It's mostly the armor being an issue, the barrier for me to being an issue. I need to put back bulwark. Fuck. I have no way to cap a barrier. This build is fucked. Unfortunately, this build is not viable because the boots are not viable. I'm very disappointed after all the investment I've made on the build. My fiance, yes. Un saluto dall'Italia. Ciao, bello. Any Stinger builds? Well, you can try Stinger now. I heard Stinger is pretty much like Crushing Hands, but not as good. Let's go Stinger. Let's go Stinger. Keep the same pants. Core skill. See, my core skill gloves are actually incredible for me. And then my overpower. Of course, we don't use this helm. People fed me this helm. I feel bad. I'm not gonna use it. My helm. Oh, chest. Where's my helm? There it is, a big boy. No, Bane, yes. Yeah, it could be something like that, maybe. Let's get into it and see. Bro, I'm 266, only 150. 9 days straight for 12 hours a day, get back to playing, so much has changed. Yes, indeed. It's gonna be my last streamer till Path of Exile 2. I might do some stream with my fiance, like I said. How important is 97? Well, it's about, so if you don't reach the attack speed cap, you lose about 30% damage. to check your attack speed caps, it's in the build. In my builds on Mobilitics, on YouTube, they are in the comment. No, in the comments. They are in the description of the stream. On Twitch, you can do !gorilla or !build. But if you take a look at down here in the FAQ, you will see the attack speed breakpoints to get to 12 flames, for this build. If you don't get there, you lose about 30% damage. 30% damage, yeah. So check how much attack speed you get to in combat, and you'll know whether you hit it or not. From Bulwark, and I need Soul Sal. I need the HP. Xal. Now for Stinger, my Paragon board should be Fulminate here, right? Oh yeah, this is extremely similar. So we go Bane. But Bane gives us poison damage. Need strength for Bane. I don't even know if I need that. How much strength do I have? 37. I have 90 poison damage. That's not enough. It is not enough. We're gonna have to get some extra potato points. This lucky hit chance here I don't care about. We're gonna... I guess this is best. Guess this is the best thing I can do. Now I have 123 poison damage, which is still not enough. Was it not enough? I mean, it's not a big deal. I have extra point. Yeah, perfect. Okay. And then I believe Managerist, yeah, Managerist, no. Hubris? Visit Boracay? Boracay. I think Boracay is a little bit far away from here. I think I'm gonna stay more like on Negros, which is still a pretty big island. There's a lot of places I haven't visited on my island yet. But yeah, I will visit, everything faster. Buff Centipede. I don't think so. Bane, Spirit, Colossal. Talon usually is what I run, but you cannot run that, of course. Turf, Gazner, Headhunter. Faster, Centipede skills, square controlled enemies, increase poison damage. Kenny. Non-physical damage, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Kenny might be the best. Well, actually, I think Headhunter is fine. I think Headhunter might be better. Because Headhunter, Kenny, 15 and 10. Headhunter is 10 and 10. I don't know, I feel like Headhunter might give me enough damage back from like all the dexterity I got. Or maybe not. It might not be as much as I think it is. Yeah, those points, honestly, like, they don't give you any damage. Like, barely any reason to... I guess 22 extra points is wild. It's really, like... Zero. Attack speed, for me, attack speed is worth it, though. I wasn't taking attack speed because I was playing a other build. So there's that. Set to that, but... Attack. I could go dodge, no. Lucky K doesn't do anything. I'll keep my 15 points for now. Don't really care. It's crazy how like points don't do anything for me anymore. I'm throwing some armor. Some barrier gen. Can always skimp out on that. Well, if you wanna go visit, come visit me, you can. If you wanna come visit me in Negros Oriental, you can. We are happy to invite you out to dinner. I don't think I'm at the point where I have to be worried about my viewers stalking me and stabbing me, so like I feel like I can invite people out. But then again, if I don't come back, it means Jetron killed me. So you know, chat. Remember Jetron name, and if I'm not back, tell the police about Jetron. Okay, so we have that now. Crushing hands. This build is done. Horrible. I couldn't make it work. I will write it on the report for Blizzy, Glizzy about the build. Yeah, man, Source sucked. My Glizzy build didn't work. This doesn't apply anymore. This Rake is really bad. Rake is like a worse Stinger, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Stinger strikes a vulnerable enemy. It heals you for 10% of your maximum life. That's, I don't know, it feels like such a bad thing, honestly. I might try like if like the healing build does anything, but 1 point left. I guess it could be 1 point here, to be fair. Oh, wait a second. I mean, I should run those points, but and I should run that. Why do I have so few hit points? Let me remove oh, then these ones. I'll remove defense. We don't care. The Rock Splitter Thorns, it's really weak, but I guess I can. The Gorilla changes are live on Planner, yes. You live in Dumageta? Oh, for a year. Dumageta is nice. What's up, Johnny? I'm gonna stay on a murder dinner. That's a great idea, by the way. So the Rock Splitter build with min-max the gear can do about T100, which is a yikes in wheels. Let me think about how much barrier I have. 120. I mean, that's fine. Is there any talent I'm not getting? Looks good. Looks good. Stinga boy. Oh, I forgot the Ravager. I knew I forgot for something. I didn't know what. Haha. I think I'm gonna play whatever is the most OP. Apo Island as something I'm gonna visit actually with my dad. My dad is coming to visit me, and we're gonna go in and visit Apo Island together. No, but the title is not dying, if that's what you mean. The title is like only clickbait and the fact that I'm not dying. I am stopping till POE2. I thought it was a funny title. Cap was 70 for Gorilla, Barrier 60. But I'm playing Stinger. Is Touch of Death as good as Orange Hulk and Quill? No. No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. So I don't think I'm running Ferocity, Physic, Swordcast Vortex. Let's try. Very interested in Stinger. Let's see how it does. Orange Hulk has been updated 2 days ago. Interesting. Bra, that sounds fucking cool. It might not do as much damage as Raw. It sounds amazing. Holy shit, it's cool. Wow. Wow. Bro, it looks cool. It's just kind of lame that like none of the aspects for the skill work. Like you don't really run any of the swarms or anything like that for Stinger. But it's cool. It's like crushing hands but green. Bro, that's nice. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. It's fun. I mean, it looks really good. They do feel like they all have the same engine though. I will pause a Stinger build. Yeah, I will pause a Stinger build tomorrow. I mean, it is literally the same gear. That's the thing. I mean, you might have. I feel like a scam, like on YouTube. Like, what did I do? I'm gonna do a crushing a Stinger build. It's gonna be crushing hand. You remove crushing hand. You adjust barrel generation, and I'm done. And I get like $600 from fucking YouTube ads. I mean, it's awkward. Like, all builds use the same things. They need to diversify multipliers for different abilities. It is kind of boring that the skill. Look, I want to play this. It's great. I would love if this was the strongest build in one season. I just don't want it to be Kepeleke, and I don't want it to be Prodigy's Tempo again. I want. I want this to be Biss. Like, I want this to be Bastion Slot. I want the Noxious Resonance to be Bastion Slot. What if we... What? Let's see. Can we do that? What if I run with the other chest? 50% of its base damage is poisoning. This one heals for 10% of the life. If you're healthy, it makes enemies vulnerable for 3 seconds. You know, I might try, Hmm. 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 I don't know, it's not enough poisoning. That's the problem. And it's like, if it's base damage, what does that mean? Let it double dip, bro. Let it double dip. I think it should double dip. I think Stinger should double dip for Noxious Resonance. I will update the Paragon board for crushing ants for last Paragon points. Honestly, I think it would very confuse people because they don't have the Paragon points for that. And the last Paragon points don't do anything to give you any damage. All you have to do is put them on like whatever biggest multiplier you can find. I mean, I would assume that if you are 300 Glyph XP, 300 Paragon level, you know to put the points on. Yeah, there's like nothing for you to take it. It's gonna meaningfully increase your damage on your build. Like the honestly, even too many points. Because people complain that people don't have that many points, and they try to follow the boards, and they feel like they fill up the first 2 boards completely, instead of like going to the next boards and not taking additive damage, which is what they should be doing. I mean, there's so many variations of the build, so that I cannot make also 3 variations for different Paragon checkpoint. People want like a variation of the build with Tyrials, you know, a mid-game variation, one without Mystic Circles, one with Mystic Circles. Then they want, you know, 200 Paragon board points, 300, 250. It's too many variations. There has to be a balance. Which build is better for Spiritborn? Quill Volley or Stinger build? Quill Volley. But what's your question, Pad? I would have to check it out and see what's happening with that. I don't have an answer for you right now, but I tried to make payback work, but it's just a worse crushing hands. It's very satisfying sound. I can tell you that much. Oh shit. Let's see what we can do. That's really cool. I want it to be poisoned. I want it to be more poisoned. I want Stinger to be more poison based rather than direct damage based. Probably gonna do that. Hmm. Probably crushing hands is probably the most fun. It becomes. I don't have a problem with raw heights. I think that maybe there's maybe more content that gives raw heights rather than just one, because people clearly have an issue with raw heights. But I don't have an issue with raw heights. My raw heights keep going up. Are you doing bosses? I feel like people only do pits, and then that's why. But I don't. I think I can. Nightmare Dungeon needs to be. There needs to be like a stronger version of Nightmare Dungeons. I I like. I like the pit. I can choose the difficulty of my. I'm gonna go kill it for my spark. I like that I can choose the difficulty of pits. The best endgame build for pushing is Cool Volley. For farming and overall gameplay is Crushing Hands, and then the other builds are behind that. 15 days on a season is considered over. I don't think it's a problem. I think that I play a disgusting amount of hours, and that if 2 weeks seems about right. I think the issue is that the other classes are too weak, and I cannot play the game again. Like, I cannot play the season again. I think RMT and duping makes the seasons also a bit of an issue. The higher aspect is gonna be fixed, I assume. Darmax, go ahead with your question. No, we're not stopping with streaming. Just gonna play POE2 and Diablo 4 one next season. No, I'm not in Italy. I'm in Philippines right now. Stinger via Crash Gens? It seems close. I'm not sure. We need to check the damage. Damage is disgusting. It's incredible how I'm stealth and this shit can still chase me. Doesn't seem fair. No, but I'm dumb. Sorry, let me redo Lilith. I forgot about that. I don't think Spiritborn is gonna get nerfed, no. Bro. Lilith. I'm kind of curious. Can you link me the actual? I'm curious to see a actual guide for Spiritborn. I'll do the boss and check out. I don't like to look at other people's guides. Unless I'm theorycrafting with friends, because generally it kills the fun in finding the best build. Ooh. Oh shit. You removed the 5 because of Lilith? Funny. What's up, Gooden? A Capelec with max rush GA, 3% is always better. They're not gonna burn all the classes. I don't know, I would have to see the build. You don't want to have 0 armor, but a bit is fine, yeah. Yeah, they all use my same, they all use our build. They all use that. Like, there's no other build, there's just different variations of the build that me and Sanctum created. It's such an OP multiplier, there's like nothing you can do. There you go, there you go. Shit. Easy. You know, D4, back to crypto. What's it? Funny. Link me the build. I'm curious. I'm not gonna shit on the build, but I will tell you if there's something wrong about it. You cannot make good builds and make content at the same time. That's the truth. Like you cannot be a streamer and make good builds. You have to cut corners. You either make the best builds or you make content. Like you have to, if you want to make good builds, you have to stop. Let's test this out. Let's calculate this. You have to think about it. You cannot be constantly blasting. I mean, it doesn't matter how smart you are. The most important thing is effort. If you cannot put effort into what you do, you're not gonna do well. I cannot do it all, no. I cut corners, I don't blast or make as much content. My content focuses only on builds. I don't have much time for the other stuff. Let's do what's some good content? I guess only pits. Like Hammer dungeons are too easy. Hordes are too easy. Let's do on horde, I guess. I don't see the link. RF from POE? Is that the Razor Wings? Withering Face with Sepads on deck. Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, no. It's a, there has to be. Wait, is there an endgame version or what is this? This is oh. So it has different build variations, I guess. Starter, ancestral, what is this? What is he not running? Oh, he's not running duelist. Oh, GG. Yeah, I mean this build will do a lot less damage than my build for sure. But I mean, it's missing for all. It's not reaching attack speed breakpoint. It is more casual friendly though with the Jens Blessing. I don't think you need to have. I don't think you need to have Jens Blessing in a build with Shadow Falls Death though. I don't think you need. There isn't much wrong with the build, honestly. I mean, I wouldn't run Ian's Blessing with 2 Ubers. And the Uber Helm is like, it's not the best, but it's fine. Wait, it's not running Sword, it's not running Vortex. I mean, yeah, you can make it a build better, but I think you're probably not running the overpower version, that's why you're not doing damage. No, 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 no. I like they have a beautiful planner. Like I actually don't like the if they just use their D4 planner to make builds rather than have that. I don't like how the guide page looks. If they actually use their planner is the best. They have the best planner. I will actually I don't know why they don't use that. I don't know why they don't plaster that as the build. I use the Maxwell planner to recraft the builds. I just slap that and that's the guide. With add some text down below. Wouldn't that be easier? Why wouldn't you run overpower on Stinger though? I mean, his build will do a lot of damage in this one. And it's not even the damage number, it's the attack speed. He doesn't reach attack speed breakpoint. I mean, it's a good build though. I mean, it's not like it's not gonna work and do its job. I don't think a good builds really matter this season on Spiritborn too much. The class is so OP. But people want to know what's best, obviously. I mean, who likes to run an optimized build, right? But this payback, also like running a payback build wouldn't be a bad idea, but it's just worse than crushing hands. Next Druid streams? No. Druid is too weak. Like it's not fun to play Druid. It's like, nope. I'll be back November. I'll be back before Path of Exile. His build does not hardcore oriented. I think he knows that people are not playing hardcore though. But his builds are good. Voodisha makes good builds. They're not bad. They're just not perfectly optimized because he makes the build. The build works. It's fine. The way this game works is that every like small change can be like 10% damage, and yeah, they do add up. But also he's also fairly original with his build. So like his evade build, no. I really would like just Shin Shell to be like a better item. I'm not interested in making good builds. Though. I want to make the best. And then when I find the best, I'm bored. That's fine by me. I'll play something else. I wanna, you know, find the best druid build or the best spiritborn build. And then when I'm satisfied, usually I get bored. I don't necessarily play for. I push for rank 1, you know, I will get a rank 1 at the start of the season or whatever. But it's mostly just to show, look, my build is better. Well, I'm not, I play to theorycraft. And then when I'm done, I'm bored. I'm very happy that everyone is playing, you know, Orange Quill this season. Because there was a lot of people trying to get... which is gonna be, you know, which one is gonna be the best Spiritborn build? I like that everyone is playing Orange Quill. It makes me happy. Because it's the first season of Spiritborn. I can always say that we found the main build for it. PoE is gonna be tough though. Orange super popular. It was good. I was worried about the Chinese finding the build first, but because I'm gonna take a break till Path of Exile too. No, I'm not gonna do Druid next because Druid is too weak. I would if it wasn't like the discrepancy in power level between classes is wild. I'm gonna do an update for like Stinger. Stinger looks great, honestly. I wanna try with the poison thing. How much is my poison damage? I need to test some training damage. I'm kind of curious to see how much poison damage I actually do. I've seen one druid, not like straight up. I've seen one druid since the start of the game. A lot of druid on Ozempic, but none of the real druids. Razor Wings. Wow, actually I maxed out one. Apparently though it's a shit aspect because it doesn't really work. No, you can't. You cannot incorporate temerity because you don't really gain any benefit. You already are at max barrier. You would lose you would lose like a legendary item slot which gives you resolve stacks or resilient. You need to have one of each. You don't really have the slot for temerity. Temerity doesn't let you go above 100% of your max life as barrier. If it did, it would be good, but you can't. Your barrier is always capped at the max barrier, max life. Yeah, 101 changes how the pit works, so you have different type of mobs, so yeah, it's more XP. When you have the item for the overpower, then you switch from mid game to end game. Let me try an Infernal Horde. How's this an Infernal Horde compared to Wave, Cap 8, Cap 8, 6? There's no Cap 10? Pepperoni, pepperoni. Oh well. Oh yeah, the damage, right. We don't know how much dot damage I do. What Spirit Bone? Oh, easy. Crushing Hands. Crushing Hands is the tankiest build because it has way more barrel generation than the other versions. So it has by far the best performance in hardcore. I think it's virtually unkillable. Controller, I think, is better. For like, it's so much chill. Multiple training damage. Let's do one training damage to start. I'm gonna take off my damage numbers and leave only normal damage, right? And now we see. A rough estimate, like how much. Only 26 million dot damage. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with like base down? Like, so fucking garbage. Where's the chest? What is the name of the chest? Jachin shell. I don't think. Yeah, I'm not activating. Now I am. Let's put more strength into Kenny. I really think Headhunter is better. I need what? Already fixed. But Headhunter's a beast. And some intelligence. Headhunter fixes too many mistakes. That's fine. Headhunter. Now, I'm not gonna run without see what's up. What about this? What if I take this off and do this? Isn't it supposed to heal me? No, it's on this one. Retarded. Yeah, no, let's go give it a go. I don't know if I have enough for third generation though. We do have drops on Twitch, yes. How's the storm? So we have a storm in the Philippines. I think it's more or less past. There was a little bit of power interruptions in the morning, but that's why I didn't stream this morning. There was like the power wasn't reliable. But we rotted in bed and watched TikTok videos and some TV shows. I don't mind. Yeah, when it rains outside, just lay in bed, sleep. No one cares. I like the sound of the rain. Luckily, the storm doesn't do a lot of damage in the Vizayas because it's protected. I'm gonna go with. I need more resource generation. I don't know if I have enough. Let's go. I'll go get try. No, it's not enough. Nothing like sleeping with the rain out. Definitely not as good. Oh, I don't have enough resource generation. Oh, that's bad. I need to get out here and change my stuff. I'm taking a break till POE2. I'm gonna change my title to Goodbye till POE. That's not even a I won't even say a creative pause. I'm probably gonna still make some YouTube videos. But yeah, we're taking a break because I have no more builds to make. I'm bored. With today I'm done. I'm gonna have no content to cover. Do I have enough resource generation now? Should be enough. Let's check. Thank you for the free instance. The other classes are too weak compared to Spiritborn, and they're not gonna nerf. If they announce like a Spiritborn nerf, that's not gonna happen. Oh, look at the explosions that happen. Why are those mobs exploding away from me? But this is way like the noxious resonance damage is like 0. Fuck. I'm so confused by what's going on. Max life is better. My HP is running because I'm running with the chain shell. Yeah, all the people will revolt. That's the ugly nature of humans. There's nothing we can do about it. We're just flawed individuals. We are flawed. Like, we cannot accept something getting nerfed. But it will just be a bug fix. The Jachin Shell drains your HP but gives you cooldowns back. It's like a way to get cooldown reduction if you're not running Prodigy's Temple. Jeez, oh, anything good here? The damage is like so bad. No, bro, no. No. Noxious Resonance is not it. No bueno. You notice the Paragon board isn't up to date. What do you mean with that? They do not nerf mid-season because they can't, because people would quit the game. But yeah, they don't nerf mid-season. I mean, it's because we don't want. They do what we tell them to do. So, I mean, it's how it works. We pay customers. Well, I do update my Paragon board even after I release the videos. They have to reduce, they have to, you know, nerf, bug fix a couple of things. And then Spiritborn would be doing like pit 120 something. I'm not playing a real class like Destroyed. True. Unfortunately, there is Unreal class. There's like humans, like all the other classes are human, and then there's a god, which is Spiritborn. And unfortunately, if you don't play God, you are in the gutters. In the gutters, we are. Prodigy Temple is so OP. I just don't think you can play without the sword. I think the sword vortex combo is too cool for school. You catch what I mean? I think we got the good. You can't go back to farming 60s and 70s when you did 100 before. I mean, it's fairly close. Also, I also, for me, I got bored of this season earlier because I played this season already. You guys, there was like a private test for the streamers. You guys remember that, you know, we released videos and stuff about it, and I didn't do content. I just fucking played a season there. Like I did 24 hours first day, 24 hours second day, and just by playing by myself. I loved it. Because I couldn't stream it, and I couldn't stream it. It was just me playing. I just enjoyed it by myself. It was great. I did 2 seasons, 2 season starts. In fact, I believe that I still have more hours played on that beta than here on live. I mean, it's like you show me a new shiny toy. I loved it. Why wouldn't I play it? I don't regret anything. It was like Coke. I loved every moment of it. And then I did another season start, which is not bad. Like I enjoyed doing the season again. I love the season start is the best part. I would do another one if they would restart the season now. I would play again. Yeah, I did go all in. POE2 is the 15. I have so much respect for all the streamers. All the top streamers are top streamers for a reason. Rax, Vudijo, Rob, they will keep playing till PoE. I am cooked. Like I'm done. Because I play 24. After 150 hours, I'm done, more or less. And I just can't. I can't play 8 hours a day of a game I don't want to play. Bro, they are fucking animals. Bro, to be a top streamer, you need to have such a good work ethic. No, man, I'm just gonna chill. I'm going to the beach. I'm going to the beach. I'm gonna rot in bed. Maybe go on a trip on the bike, we'll see. 20 days, the sky is the limit. I mean, they don't have people rotating their streams, so it's them streaming. What I mean is that it's like being consistently streaming every day for months with Rux. Didn't Rux not miss a day in streaming like 8 years? I cannot do 8 months. I cannot do 8 weeks. Like the guy is 8 years in. Crash as a rosebud. It's work ethic. It's not. I don't think it's necessarily having fun. I'm almost 6 years streaming every day. Fresh like a fucking rose. Not a sign of tiredness on his face. He's just built different. I don't know what's in that. I don't know what is inside that hoodie. If there's like a machine like Darth Vader or something inside, but Jesus. It's the hoodie that gives him the power. He found it somewhere, like he found it somewhere, made some pact with with a demon, and gave him the hoodie. I don't think he's missing out on life. I think his streams, like, how many hours do they stream? They stream what, 6-8 hours a day? I don't think maybe less. I don't think he's missing out on life. I think he's doing a regular work day. Brotherhood of Vitality. That's a good one. 2 hours? Yeah. I think I have a great work ethic, but there is great work ethic, and there is the goats. In the end, I think it's like the best thing for life is to find what works best for you. It's like a diet. The best diet is the diet that you can follow. For them, it might not be as daunting to stream when they don't like the game as it is for. I rather do videos. I rather do YouTube. Or I rather do another business. Yeah, balance. I mean, I always found my goal in life is to maximize happiness. I would never do something I don't enjoy. I mean, the only reason would be if I didn't have enough to eat, but I think we are long past that. To be fair, this build is really fun. What's up, Flavo? I mean, we'll see you in a couple of weeks. We'll be back. I'm curious if you did. Check it out. I don't know what you asked. No, I did not. I did not eat gold cup. I was bought stuff. I did buy. I did buy items and sold them, but I was always there was many. Like changing one thing about the build, you need to change like a lot of the gear, right? No, the build. I will make this build. I will make the build. I will make it. Probably gonna be like my last video. Then I'll probably do like a tier list for people to know which build to play. But the build does not exist yet. No, but I'll make it after the stream. Go gloves. No, did not hit the gold cap. I Why did I did not hit the gold cap this season? I didn't play the economy seriously. I think I was when I saw the duping and the duping of items, I got kinda demotivated with chasing. Too much RMT again. I don't know. I should have done better. When you get behind and you're not RMTing, it's too hard to get back on the top. I was there till the end. I wasn't able to clear 150 first. I was close, but I ran out of money. I ran out of money to change to the final to do 150. I was like highest clear a couple of times, but I ran out of cash, gold. The other players, you know, can just buy the gear. But changing a triple GA item for me is like not an easy feat. Also, like my ring need to be changed. Like this ring was a triple GA ring. When the resource cost reduction bug dropped, like man, changing a triple GA ring and to rebuy it again, it was too much. The TOD planner. You mean Paragon points or what? The TOD planner is updated. If you mean Paragon, that's fine. Congratulations, Jordan. I don't think I have enough. No, there's no reason. I'm not gonna put in last 30 points. People don't get that many points. They will just put all the points in on the first few boards and then never reach the last board. You cannot make a Paragon board with 300 points. Like no one will use it. And whoever has 300 Paragon board points should be able to make their own builds. No, we do run resource cost reduction. I was just saying that I had the one with dexterity. I had a ring with a triple GA dexterity, max life, and attack speed. And it's too costly to change. But just wait. It is, yes, Obi. There's a build that's called Crushing Hands. Or Orange Hulk. Oh yeah, massive damage boost. Like it's enough that you just roll away your dexterity GA for resource cost. Orange Hulk is that fast, yes. I mean, it's faster than Evade. Evade could never clear 1-on-1 as fast as Hulk can. Orange Hulk has the fastest 1-on-1 in the game. Less than 2 minutes consistently. Green Hulk. That's a fun. It is comparable. It has less single target damage though, but you don't really feel it, I guess, in speed. I don't even know where you would feel it. We can try. Let's give it a let's take a look. Let's do some speed and see what's up. Let's see how fast we can run 1-1. Okay. I don't know how much they're worth, honestly. I don't keep track of the prices anymore. That's no, honestly, this is a really good map. Hmm. This map also has quite a bit of density. It's usually a decent map. Yeah, and see we were missing some enemies there. It seems slightly slower than Hulk, but to a very, very small level. Maybe 10 seconds? We can try again. That's 2 GA, by the way. Lucky hit chance and shadow resistance? Kappa. They're actually adding it later in the season. I didn't know that. No, I think that, yeah, in 20 days people are gonna play POE. There you go. Less than 2 minutes. It's very good. Yeah, not being able to change builds. Also, it's not even being able to change builds. It's making more than one build is incredibly hard because tempering are locked, right? Like, you should be able to reset temperings. I don't know, like, getting a 3GA item is so expensive too. If you're crushing ants, if you have Shackle, would you prefer Resolve or Resilience? I don't know, I would have to calculate it. I would have to calculate which one is best. This is pretty good. Let me do some hordes. I kind of want to see how the build does in hordes. 6. I guess. I don't have an 8. I don't have a 10 one anymore. I don't know which I'm gonna start. I kind of want to start with whatever is the most broken, honestly, but Druid obviously is a tempting option. We don't know anything about Ascensions. So I did play POE2, the beta, quite a bit. So in the beta I played, Monk was the strongest, by far. Monk had the highest damage. There was a one skill from the Monk that was like 1,000 pounds, something like that. It did a lot of damage. Energy Shield was kind of garbage early game, but Energy Shield is always bad in the beginning, I guess. It seems like melee does more damage than ranged. From my testing, the class that we have: Witch, Ranger, Barbarian, and Monk. And the melee class did more damage. Because of course, if the ranged classes do more damage, there's no reason to play melee, I guess. I think Diablo 4 is better. I think POE2 is gonna be 2 games, actually. I don't know whatever. Might have missed some question. It's like POE2 is 2 games. So you need to imagine that the campaign is 1 game and it plays in 1 way. I don't even know which one to take. They're kind of all garbage, I guess. So the campaign is 1 game. It's really hard. The campaign is, it's like, think about Elden Ring. I'm not joking, the campaign is incredibly hard. And, fuck, the game crashed. But it's a small indie company, you know, it is what it is. So the campaign is incredibly difficult. The bosses in the campaign require you to, I don't know how people are gonna receive the campaign, honestly. It's like harder than Lilith. Like each boss is harder than Lilith. Not all of them, but some bosses especially the end boss of Act 2 is harder than Lilith. So it will take you a lot of hours to learn the mechanics. So leveling will take a long time for most people. And the gameplay is completely different, endgame and leveling. So during the leveling, I did play the closed beta, yes. Which, by the way, should have been the game should be under NDA, but I did not play on my account and I didn't sign any NDA. So someone gave me an account to try. If they got banned, I don't know, but I tried again. No, I'm not gonna snitch. But it's all the same stuff. I don't know why it was under NDA. It's all the same stuff that you could try. It's PAX or something like that. But I tried again. Beautiful game, great game. And so it's a great game. And it's 2 different games. The leveling process is incredibly hard. It plays different. It's very slow. You play around combos. So you really have to combo your skills like they show you in the demos. They're not bullshitting you. The end game is zoom zoom. It should be, at least that's what they say. So the early game, until like you're leveling up, you have to play with all your skills, you have to do your combos. And then eventually, end game, you can zoom. But so pretty much you go from playing Dark Soul to playing Path of Exile. The game starts and you play Dark Soul or Elden Ring, where like you have to combo, dodge, blah blah blah. And then in theory, in the end game, it becomes zoom. Because apparently, they have a large number of the population that play the campaign and then quits. And like they enjoy every season, they come back, they do the campaign with one class and stop. So they are putting a lot of effort into the campaign, and the campaign is gonna be changing. It's like I don't know if it's like part of the campaign will change like every season. They have like easy way to like rework the campaign and change shit, apparently. So like the campaign every season is gonna be their own game with like a different playstyle. And then the end game should be zoomy, which is what people want. But leveling takes a really long time. I played 2 days, 10 hours a day, and I was like only level 30. So I bet there's gonna be like 2 different type of builds. Like it's gonna be like your leveling build and your endgame build. Like a best campaign class, whatever, blah blah blah. It's gonna be fire. I love it. The max level, I don't know. But I was only able to get level 33 because you wouldn't get a lot of experience. Because you could only do the first 2 acts. And then the mobs would stop giving you experience because, you know, you were too high level. But doing 2 acts, I don't know how many acts it's gonna be. So I believe that they're gonna release with 3 acts. I think they said they cut back from 5 or 7. And I think the early acts is gonna be 3 acts. But then the real release of POE is gonna be more. So I'm expecting it will take people like 30 hours more, maybe to do 3 acts, like 10 hours an act. It's a lot. 6 acts, Jesus Christ. So, man, it's a lot. If it takes you 60 hours to level up your character, it's a lot of hours to do the acts. I don't know how people are gonna take that. And I don't know how people are gonna take the difficulty. Because I think leveling for people is gonna be a lot slower than for me. The difficulty was really high. Like you die, you need to learn those bosses. But I'm truly grateful for what both GG and Blizzard did. I love Diablo 4, and I love also Path of Exile. We are entering the golden age of RPGs, where every 2 months, like, we get a new season. But like every month and a half. Like, if you like RPGs like me, I always wanted RPGs to like be to the point where they are now. I'm super happy to be in content creation now that I'm done with the other stuff. I don't know, I wish to do something about RMT. So SSF doesn't work in Diablo 4 though because they have raids. But there is something similar in which they told me about last epoch, which is like the Wheel of Fortune or whatever. People in chat mentioned it earlier. Whereas like leaderboard, you need to select that you cannot trade. Like when you start a season, you cannot trade. Yeah, the thing. Oh yeah, OOF, I guess. What does it stand for? Sorry, COF. It's of fortune. I know that, but I think it's very close. I don't think Diablo 4 is in development mode. I think we got all the things we need for the game to Circle of Fortune. So what is the drop rate increase you get? You get some sort of like benefit from if you select a no trade, you do have like a better drop, I believe. I think that's actually essential thing. I would love to know. Well, let me do a poll. Let's do a poll. I want to know what chat thinks. Poll. Type your question here. Would you prefer trade? Not trade, but 30% higher drop rate. Bro, I have to fucking sign up? Bullshit. Free poll. Is there any website I can make a poll without signing up? Not signing up. They're gonna send me who knows what. Option 1. What would you prefer? Well, let's go also like, would you prefer the game to have trade or not trade? Diablo 4. Would you prefer Diablo 4 with increased drop ratio and no trade? Yes or no? I would prefer the game with increased drop ratio and not trade. Wait. Well, so yes, I would prefer it with increased drop ratio and not trade. Yes, could have made it better. Interesting. Let's see. I'm curious. I wonder if people prefer trade or not trade. So it seems like people prefer with the not trade. Interesting. POE2 is the November 15. Yes. Oh, changing. I'll let the poll run a little bit. Meanwhile, we do the next word. What the fuck? No! Oh, bro. Base! Base. Is this item being good for any build? It's funny. So we have 12 votes for a game without trade, and only 4 people, only 25% of the people seem to want trade. Then the question is, why there is trade in the game if people don't like it? I like that, honestly. I think there should be a little bit of an incentive to play with friends. Oh. Trade is not. I would rather have increased drop rate and not trade. Oh, what did I do? Wild bolt. I don't care. Yeah, an action now is not a bad idea. What is my plan from today till 15:11? Okay, so I haven't been going to the beach a lot. I like swimming, so I need to go back to do workout. So I'm gonna do that. So I try to go swim every day. Also, like I wanted to do it like yesterday, but there's a storm here in the Philippines. I'll do that. Maybe some trips. Tomorrow I'm gonna dedicate the day. It's my fiance's birthday. We're gonna go to the city. You know, go to a nice Italian restaurant. I would like to get her to go shopping, but she doesn't want to waste, doesn't want to spend money. It's like the weirdest thing. I would love her to like spoil her a bit, but she doesn't want clothes or anything. It's really hard to buy her something. Some cooking. Love to do some cooking. And just rotting in bed or rotting at the beach, I guess. You're dating a dude. A little bit. She does like playing games too. Where are you at in PH? In Dumageddon. That's a great song, by the way, Dick in a Box. I love that song. Philippines have 0% tax. So the way they structured things in the Philippines, so you have to understand that working online is relatively a new thing, right? So taxes aren't up to speed with you have to min max life, obviously, right? So why would I pay 30-40% taxes when I can pay 0? So taxes are studied. There's VAT. Yeah, there's VAT. I do despise Jollibee spaghetti with sugar. So taxes are not thought with working online in mind. That's relatively like a COVID new thing. So what they do for taxes in the Philippines is that if you are a foreigner, they only tax you for the income you generate from business inside the Philippines. Because back when there was no working online, if you were a wealthy foreigner, you would never go to the Philippines if they would tax you for your business outside of the Philippines, right? Like, why would you, like, if you're a US citizen, you have to pay 30% taxes everywhere you go. If you're a US citizen, you cannot escape taxes. They're fucked. Being born in the US is rip. But anyway, so imagine you're a wealthy US person. You go to the Philippines, you have to pay 30% taxes and then you have to pay taxes in the Philippines? No. No one would go there. So the Philippines did that. Okay, if you're a foreigner, you can come to the Philippines and you do not pay taxes for how much money you make outside of the Philippines. That's great. That works for businessmen. But now, if you're a digital nomad like me, then what I do, I work outside of the Philippines. The income is from outside the Philippines. I do not pay taxes on that. So I'm 0% tax. Because if I had a business in the Philippines, I would have to pay. Now, if you're Filipino, you have to pay taxes even if you work online. No matter where your job is, you still have to pay taxes. So, and I like to invest. I like to invest, and income tax on investments in Italy is like 28%. So 28% of my profits would go to Italy, just to fill the pockets of politicians. I mean, how about no? Do you not have to pay US from your central? I'm not a US citizen, so I don't have to pay tax. Is streaming content creation your only source of income? Now, yes. So technically, I worked for free before for I had a business in Italy. My dad started it, and I automated everything from it, and but I never got myself paid from that business. I was just growing the business for my family, and the business grew a lot, but I never actually earned anything from it. Not that because I didn't really need it. Didn't really need my money. My dad wasn't the best of businessmen. Let's just say that. He always got wrecked. So I helped him not get wrecked. Let's just say so, made the business good, all good. And he's good now. He makes good money. But I didn't take a cut from that. I don't really after a certain amount of money, you don't really need more money. So technically, yes, my only source of income is streaming, YouTube, ad deals. Pretty much, if you're a YouTuber, or like even a streamer, you're selling ads, right? We are in the advertisement sector, actually. So ad companies pay us a lot, mobilytics, that kind of stuff. So all my income is not from nothing here in the Philippines. I don't have any business here in the Philippines, so I don't have to pay income tax. You have countries that even after changing your fiscal residence, you still have to pay taxes in your old countries. Yes, that's the US. US citizens have to pay 30% taxes, I believe, no matter where they go. Will the Philippines add taxes for digital nomads? I don't know. If they do, probably I will have to move. But there is always countries that are fighting over money to be spent in their countries. There's a ton of countries that offer no tax visas for digital nomads. I don't mind traveling. I don't mind not living in Italy. I lived abroad most of my life. I like it. A couple of years, one place. Couple of years, another place. Poland is great. Well, unless you make over $100K. I think we are getting there. Everything is cheap in the Philippines? Yeah. I spend less than 1,000 in the Philippines, and I go overboard. We are talking about air cons running all day. We are talking about buying, premium food, imported stuff. Like I'm importing pasta from Italy. I'm doing the most degenerate shit. Like I'm getting the check from Italy. I'm doing dumb shit, and still, a nice house with the three rooms fully furnished, 2 bathrooms, and a nice kitchen is like only 300 something a month rent. So with less than 1,000, both of us live. And all the rest of the money I just invest. Taxes for digital nomads will become the norm. I don't think so. I think there's always going to be countries that will try to get the digital nomads to come and live there. So they offer you a no tax digital nomad visa. Why not? Why wouldn't you want people with money to come in your country and spend money? Yeah, you might not get taxes from them, but who cares? It's a fairly risk-free. It's a risk-free immigration. No? Probably today or tomorrow, Naptime. Once it starts affecting the logouts, yeah, there is issues like in Portugal, for example, and in Canada, they don't have enough housing. They have a housing crisis. But do we have a housing crisis, or do we have a lifestyle crisis? Because houses anywhere in the province, and even in Italy, like in Italy, houses, if you're like going to a small town, Japan, like in Japan, you can get you can buy. I was looking at like moving to Japan maybe in a couple of years. You can get a house in a town that is not a city for like nothing. The issue is that no one wants to live there because there is no jobs. We need to make everyone that can work remotely work remotely. We need to stop those companies like sending people back to the office. Like let people have a life. If more people lived digitally, then we could repopulate areas of the countries that are not just cities. And life is so much better when you're not living in a city. A little bit of nature. And who wants to live in a city can live in a city. Life is so much better with not going to the office. Amen. Commuting. Can we talk about commuting? Italy this year has 13k less births, bro. Italy is like 3 out of 8 countries with the lowest birth rate is Italy. The Vatican State, San Marino, and Italy are all in the top, in the bottom 8. There is the only reason we are very close to Japan in birth rate. The only reason we are ahead of Japan is because of my uncle. My uncle by himself is increasing Italy birth rate by 0.1. He has like 8 children. Has cheated on like 5 wives, something like that. And he's just a menace. And we always joke that the only reason Italy's, birth rate is not going down is because of this guy. I always tell the joke every family meeting, they love it. Like 8 children, 5 wives, cheated on all of them, like baby mamas in every country, like it's crazy. He's a menace. The guy's a dog. Wild to have 8 children in, and he sells ice creams, like it's not even, he's a dog, bro. And like, he's not even handsome. He's like, he's bald like me, glasses like me, skinny, but I don't know. He has raised. What can I say? He has so much raised, that guy, and he's not even young anymore. He's still raising up all the young ladies. Every couple of years is a new child. Like all those like pickup artist gurus are like fucking 6 feet tall, buffed, rich. And like, so yeah, this is how you make money. You just have to be 6 feet tall and be rich. Meanwhile, my uncle, 50, bald, ugly, sells ice cream, slaying, I'm telling you. 8 children that we know of. He should make videos on it. I would shame him if we didn't need all the children. Again, it cannot be picky when we have a birth rate is so low. I think it's the ice cream, could be. He's a funny guy. Yeah, he is a funny guy. Bro, big dude. Man, my uncle is a beast. That life is not for me. I don't want to live that life. Like it's funny, you know, to meme about him, but man, there's that much drama. No, so much drama. I want a peaceful life. I never cheated. I never will because I like my peace. I don't want to just nuke my life. My life is too good for me to nuke it. I go to no drama. I go to sleep. Nothing to worry about. Life is easy. I'm keeping it this way. I need a little bit more master working materials, and I haven't run out. Where did I get 9 master working tributes? Let me go get that again. Do that, I guess. What's up, Averos? Hello, mate. I do have to say I'm a little sad. You are the druid player, and yet you play as everyone else Spiritborn. Would love to see you popping off with the new Spellstone Burst. Unfortunately, I did my best to give feedback on Druid, but they're not interested. They're only for now. The interest is on Spiritborn, and the Druid is just the game isn't balanced for Druid. You cannot have a good time playing Druid, and I'm tired of having to fucking come up with like the fucking craziest ass builds just to play Druid. It's exhausting. Like it was so much easier to play Spiritborn this season. You know what? I at least looks like a bit like a druid. That's why I was happy that there's like kind of druid 2.0. When the game isn't balanced for your class, it's miserable. 10 damage. 10, it's not 10x. It's 1,000. 1,000 x damage. You know how much a thousand times damage is? It's crazy. 1,000 times? What do you want me to do 1,000 times? Like I find out 1 or 2 fucking stuff to change in the build. Look, guys, I increased druid damage by 50%. Now it's only doing 500 times less damage than Spiritborn. It's a rip. But yeah, I would like to see more people working online. I don't know why you're so fixated with returning to the office. It's I think it's bad for. I think it's a very bad use of. We need to talk about living conditions in the. Everyone has to live in cities. And the countryside is dying. We need people to work remotely from the countryside. Like the cost of life will go down so much, so there will be so many more housing for people. People will be able to afford to buy a house and not pay rent and have extra money to live life with more dignity. There will be no housing crisis if people could work from home. I'm glad you like the videos. there's still gonna be a video about this build and a tier list at least for Spiritborn. And then honestly, we are not that many days away from POE2. POE2 is gonna be in 20 days. Very excited for POE2. A lot of stuff this year going on. I'm stoked to have 2 games, because 1 game is not enough for me. I need 2 games. 1 game isn't enough. POE2 is gonna give me the ability to like do this more double. Do you think POE2 will be better? I think it will be. We talked about it a little bit earlier. It's hard to tell. I did play it, so it's like it's 2 games. It's not 1 game. It might be that casual players do the campaign and they don't play the end game. To get to the end game, you cannot be a casual player. The campaign in POE2 is extremely hard and extremely long. I'm glad you like the Shadow Sky. I think POE2 campaign is very long, and I think people are gonna quit after that. I don't know. It's like when you talk with the developers, it seems like there's like a secret there's a secret type of player that we don't really interact with. It's like the real casual players, I guess, that apparently don't talk anywhere, are not on Reddit, are not on Discord, and that play the campaign in POE1 and then they quit. And that's like most of their player base is people that play the campaign and quit. And we don't interact with them. Like everyone on Twitch and YouTube is pretty much considered like an hardcore player, apparently. And apparently the majority of their player base actually is the type of player that only plays the campaigns and then quits. So POE2 is, they have the campaign, which is very long and very hard, and you play differently. You play more slowly. You have to use your skills correctly. It's more like Dark Soul and Elden Ring than Diablo or PoE. And then when you do all of that, which I think is gonna be about 60 hours, if not more, to level up, to do the then you do the end game, and then the end game it becomes zoom zoom zoom, where like your build starts to get online. So in a way, the game is more casual friendly because the campaign is like, you know, it's built for the campaign. But the people that like watch YouTube and like Twitch, which is like semi-hardcore, I guess, for them I think it's gonna be a lot less casual friendly because they are not gonna be able to, I think, suffer through the campaign. I don't know how many people are gonna get to the end game. It is apparently only slow during leveling. I have high hopes for PoE too. Yes, but apparently people like that. Apparently casual players like this slow. Apparently, like apparently you're not the casual player. I have my doubts. Like I don't know. I don't know if these people exist for real. I have no idea. I wonder if it's like bots. I don't know. Because when I saw how hard the leveling is and how long the campaign is, I thought like there's no way that the people that I service, the people that like you know, watch streams for like guides and stuff like that, they wouldn't. I don't think they would like that. Well, it's hard to disagree with Chris Wilson. He knows what he's doing, right? We'll see. For sure, there's gonna be an audience for that game. I'm gonna enjoy it. It's a very good game for me, and for me it's fine. Even if the game is not the most popular, I don't care. As long as I enjoy my days working. As long as I make plenty of money to sustain my lifestyle, even if I don't make the most money, as long as I have fun doing it, then it's a good life. So I'm very happy and excited for it. I was stoked to play it when I did it on the beta. But I'm gonna focus on like the most broken OP bullshit every season. Because leveling is a pain. I'll play whatever is most OP early. I don't know about the price for early access. I heard about it. I don't like leveling as well. Bro, I can tell you this story. So it's funny because during the beta there's chat, right? So like I was playing the Path of Exile beta. So I started telling them how much better Diablo 4 was. Bro, it was hilarious. Being in like a closed beta for Path of Exile 2 and telling them how much better Diablo 4 is, it was chef kiss trolling. But yeah, I was saying like how much like I prefer leveling and stuff like that. Like I don't want slow leveling, and we're fuming. D4 is for dead gamers that have no time to learn complex systems. Some ways, yes. In some ways, for making builds, Path of Exile is easier. For example, I cannot make builds for Sork. Like, I don't know anything about Sork. I don't know anything about Necromancer or Rogue and Barbarian. But when I was playing Path of Exile, I couldn't make builds for all the best classes, because 95% of the things were shared. Honestly, POE2 is worse than Diablo 4 in terms of slowness of gameplay. I don't like leveling. I hate it. I will do it to get to the end game, because I really like to play end game. But I hate leveling. I hate having to spend 60 hours leveling my character just to play the end game. That's gonna make me pissed off, but apparently people like that. And then I'm gonna enjoy the end game, so I guess win-win. I prefer Diablo 4, where like after, 6 hours of leveling, I can do my end game stuff. I don't really care about the early game. Also that, like, you're gonna have to play Path of Exile for the campaign. Like, the casual gamer of PoE2 plays for the campaign. Like, you are not thinking I'm gonna get to the end game, PoE2. You're gonna play to enjoy the campaign. Because if you're a dead gamer and you only have a couple of hours, you're never gonna see the end game. And apparently that's the majority of their community. Apparently the majority of PoE1 players don't play endgame, they only do the campaign. I did play PoE1 quite extensively, yes. I used to make some quite popular builds for Path of Exile 1 back in the days. I wasn't as known as I'm in Diablo, but I wasn't also a real content creation. Sometimes if people would piss me, like if someone said something wrong, then I would have to prove them wrong and make a video about it. But I wasn't streaming or doing it. I would just, oh, this guy says this, so like I'm gonna show him that with my build. Actually, it's better than his, and I would show how the build works and why. But I would update videos very, very rarely and with no editing. But I was back then. I was a professional Year of the Storm player. So my focus was more on pro gaming than this. Pro gaming is so dead. The majority of people quit before finishing the campaign. So, like, if the majority of people quit before finishing the campaign, but they play the campaign every season. Or like, apparently, even like a lot of people finish the campaign and then they don't play again. Hi, my love. Ooh. Delicious food. Thank you. I love potatoes. Well, I think those are returning people. Those are not first-time players that never come back to the game. But I have my doubts as well, to be honest. Like, I don't know. I don't understand how someone would only play the campaign every season. But again, I don't believe that Chris Wilson would make such a mistake. So he must be. My only explanation that he's right, and that we do not actually understand the casual players. That the real casual players don't interact with us, and we don't know what they do or why. Did you marinate it in lemon? It's amazing. It's so soft. You're a magician, my sweetest. Hello, potatoes. Me too, Sunflower. I'm not a campaign player. I don't like leveling. I want to get to the end game and do pew 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 pew. It's not gonna be the same campaign every season. It is in Path of Exile, but in POE2 they're gonna change it. Yeah, esports is bad nowadays. Pro gaming is dying. I think it's because the young people don't care about it anymore, to be fair. I think esports is old. I don't think people care about it. I'm not sure people care about sports. I'm not sure young people care about sports. It used to be cool to be a pro gamer, but now kids want to be content creators, not they want they want to be streamers and travel and cars. I don't see people that are like 14, 15, like I want to be a pro gamer. I think that's why. It's like not as popular as content creation. Yeah. Me and my friends always wanted to be pro player. Oh, is that ketchup? Oh, is that?
No,
Oh,
yeah.
oh yeah. Okay.
The beer.
In fact, I told this story already a couple of times. So I'm gonna leave it here. It's for both of us, right? Yeah.
You still have that.
My first pro player experience was with my well, my second was with my friends. We were four friends, and then we found a fifth guy later on. But four of us wanted to become pro players and live together. So we decided that when Heroes of the Storm was gonna come out, we were gonna become pro players of that game. So we did what we did our other stuff, and then we came back a couple of years later when the game released, and we went pro. And it was always our dream. But now people want to, now like my you know, young people that I know want to be content creators. What's up, Workas? Thank you. I think it's true there's a ceiling, but I just don't think it's as cool. Yeah, I think it's switched. It used to be pro player, now it's everyone wanted to be like, you know, in a professional League of Legends team. And now it's content creation. Do you have a favorite Filipino dish? Shakshuka doesn't count as Filipino food, right? Even though it's popular. What do you think is my favorite Filipino food, my love?
Remember the sour soup?
Yes.
That's a sinigang.
Sinigang? Sour soup probably is my favorite, yeah. Those mangoes count. Mangoes in the Philippines have a different flavor. They're like a cake baked by the earth. I never had anything as delicious as mangoes, but you know, it's just sugar. Also, being a pro player is not as fun as it seems. Because if you lose your job. When you were a kid, people wanted to be an astronaut. Yeah. I bet. I've heard that back when they first landed on the moon, that there was like an era of people just wanting to become engineers and astronauts, etc. Now we have kids growing up watching Cocomelon, and then they watch Logan Paul, and then it's fucked. After 2 hours, you want to hang from a tree. I think most people don't want to, you know, play video games all day. I can. If I have a game that I like, I can play it all day. You do know who Cocomelon is? Okay, so here, look at this. Look at this shot. They're actually destroying the youth. Cocomelon is the latest stage capitalism grid you will ever see. Like, this is a real problem. Cocomelon is actually the most evil thing in the world. Let me explain to you how Cocomelon works. Okay, so the only job Cocomelon has is to make as much money as possible. Now they've figured out there's a psychological trick that kids learn with repetition, right? Little kids learn from repetition, so they respond very well with anything that is like just repetitions. They will listen to the same clip over and over, the same few words strung together over and over on repeat, and that generates so much ad revenue for channels like this. They make stupid songs with the same words. And the problem is that we did not evolve to actually listen to the same thing over and over. Yes, repetition is good for us, but actually this is actually making the kids autistic. Like, not joking, it's not... they've been sued by multiple people. It stunts their growth. Their brain grows listening to Cocomelon for 1 year, like, and the parents don't know it's damaging their brain. And the kid is fucked. It's absolutely disturbing. If 100%, if you have kids, don't let them watch. Like, I was on a jeepney, which is like a means of transportation here in the Philippines, and this little girl had the same song, the same little clip of like 5 seconds of the song on repeat for 20 minutes. And the parents just give them this thing, because if they don't, they cry. It's just such an easy way to just numb them, and they, you know, then they don't do, they're not a problem. You give them this to them, and they shut up, and you know, you can forget about the kid. I swear to God, there is this kid. This girl was listening to the same few seconds of the clip. It's fucked. So yeah, that's Cocomelon. Cocomelon and becoming a content creator. Yeah, if I have kids, I'm not gonna let them use any technological stuff till, I don't know, they're 12. Or like only desktop computer. I'm gonna let them play games on the desktop computer, and that's it, no phones. Yeah, the iPad kids, yeah. The kid, yeah, you went, yeah, from the dentist, and there was a kid fucking glued to the iPad. We were all seeing that, you know. And at first, I didn't think anything of it, but now that I know more about it, I see that so more often, because now I notice it. I notice all those kids on their phone, on their iPad, glued on it. It's over. You work your ass off and you see kids doing millions by being stupid on TikTok. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I cannot speak, right? Because I'm one of the ones making a lot of money doing stupid shit on YouTube. But you know, money is where money is. I don't even know if there is a solution, and definitely I don't know which one it is. But channels that I don't know how YouTube is allowing that. Like channels that actually target kids are I don't know, weird. Making money off kids that are like 2 or 3 years old, and like you optimize, you know, when capitalism target kids, it's brutal because they're, you know, 2 or 3, 4, and you fuck with their brains while they're developing. It's you know, they're fuck, like, you know. I'm a businessman, but there's you know, there's certain laws you don't go. Yeah, I thought brain rot from TikTok was an issue, but it's not. That's the kids. I thought phones and social media was an issue, but it's so much worse now. Like iPad kids are so crazy. Love you, thank you.
You're welcome.
The perfect meal.
This is the perfect meal.
My fingers are your perfect meal. Ah, love you. Bro, I also grew up with Kenshiro. Wasn't Kenshiro the best? Kenshiro was such a badass story. Which one was your favorite character from Kenshiro? The goat. Kenshiro had everything: romance, friendship. Loved it. Yeah, oh, some Raul. My favorite was it Yuga of the Clouds? What's his name? I loved him. It was the guy that you couldn't make him do anything he didn't want to do. His philosophy was, I'm like the clouds. I'll go wherever I wanna go. He died simping, but you know, that's fine. The Swan was the old guy with the was Shu. Shu was the Swan. The guy, the old guy with the scars on his eyes. He took his eyes to save the kid. Was cool. Then Ray, no, Ray was wasn't the Swan. It was something else. It was the water bird, I think. All great men died simping and can share. That is kinda true. Yeah. Yeah, Sir Jay. I loved it. That was a great show. It also inspired JoJo Bizarre Adventure. You know what's crazy? Actually, Kenshiro, at first the character was inspired by Bruce Lee, so he was more aesthetically he looked like Bruce Lee. Then there became more. The author started to like watching action movies with what's his name? The guy that does Rocky. Sylvester Stallone. So he kind of mixed Sylvester Stallone and Bruce Lee together. Yeah. So actually, then, you know, the JoJo Bizarre Adventure author is based his characters off Kenshiro. So technically, they are all based on Sylvester Stallone. Like JoJo Bizarre Adventure, like the style, it's Sylvester Stallone. Isn't it cool how, you know, we all get inspired? I don't even think Stallone knows that JoJo Bizarre Adventure is so much bigger than Sylvester Stallone is. It's interesting to think about how it spawns from him. And he probably has no clue about it. This will be my last stream till Path of Exile 2 in 3 weeks. 2 weeks. I'm making my last build, my last stand. Let's go take this one. This build is a lot of fun. I would love if this build was like top tier next season. I don't want to see... I wish... Yeah, I don't want to see Crushing Hands and Quill Volley next season. I would love Stinger to be in the spotlight. I don't think the Feathers builds are ready. I think they need some work. I don't think Thorn can be ready in just one season. I think they need more patches to make Thorns good. I think some Poison Stinger builds for Spirit Boar next season would be dope. And even, honestly, Touch of Death. Evangelion, man. Evangelion was really good. POE2 is early access, yes. You're gonna be able to play the endgame, though, apparently. In POE2. Stone Pharaohs. Cowboy Bebop is such an easy answer. So ahead of its time. How much did Cowboy Bebop the movie suck? Holy cannoli. I've heard there's gonna be Endgame. I think they're gonna let you map from there. It sucked bad, yeah. Yeah, it was dog water. Slam Dunk? How good was Slam Dunk? I don't know if you have to pre-order. I think you can buy whenever you want. I was incredibly surprised by that live action of One Piece didn't suck. It's such a hard show to make. Like, you'd think that Cowboy Bebop is actually, and would be easier to make. It's sci-fi, but making a shonen fantasy like One Piece, I'm surprised they pulled it off. Impressive. I don't know why, but as a kid, there was a show I loved. It was about this guy fishing. I also, it's crazy how there's an anime about everything. There was an anime about fishing where like the guy would just go doing like fishing competitions and stuff, or even just fish for like rare fish, like some giant stuff and Sanpei. Yes, I loved Sanpei. My father actually loves fishing. We would watch Sanpei together. That's like the only cartoon he likes. So he would watch Sanpei with me every night. Sanpei was chill. And then he's, bro, it was the most ridiculous thing. Half of the episodes of Sanpei, the fish was so big and powerful it would break his fishing rod. So he would jump into the water and grab the fish with his hands. And end the catch with that. Like, yes. Then why did you even need one in the first place? But I thought it was cool. Dragon Ball Z, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, bare-handed fisherman. Yeah, damage went out of control. Like, we are hitting 4 quadrillions now with the shatter combo. It's kinda weird. Shin-chan. The little kid that was a pervert. Funny. Okay, someone has to tell me what's going on with Detective Conan. What happens with Detective Conan? Does he ever catches the guys in the end? Or like, does he figure out how to grow up again? I haven't watched it in 10 years. Like, what's going on with Detective Conan? I know it's still going on. Now, where are we? The shutter is the fell soothsayer aspect. The shutters the mob. It's called a shutter mechanic. Lamu, yeah. I hated Lamu because I hated the guy. Sweet. Mm, What aspect would you remove when you play Mystic Circle? So you have to remove Moonrise. That's like your only option. I have enough to finish the build if I need to. Oh, that's a good aspect. I could actually sell it for a lot of money. Probably gonna sell it tomorrow. Guys, it's been a pleasure. And I will probably stream again closer to POE2 release. But for now, we're gonna stop here, and I will see you guys in 2 weeks, probably. We did have good stuff. Now we have Cocomelon, Rip. Yeah, I grew up watching Kenshiro. It turned out fine. Man, we are so boomers. We are the boomers. Who do we raid? Who's streaming? Who's doing Diablo 4? There is no one that I know. But I'm gonna host Fame as she's from the Philippines. See you guys soon. You will see me in 2 weeks, yes. In 2 weeks, I'll be back for POE2. I'll be taking a break from streaming right now. What build would you recommend for XP farm easy, crushing hands? You just hit 603 trillion. Chef Kids, congratulations. Can I send you a print? Yes, you can. Not gonna lie, you sound like Russian. Yes, I do. I've heard that before. Oh, see ya, guys.
I actually can't pick up just